Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to come and bring you a video on what I eat in a day while on Weight Watchers. So let's just hop on into it. So first, thank you for coming to share this space with me. But the first thing I do, you guys, is drink a glass of water, and in my water I always add this herbal drops Elecampane. It's just like a respiratory cleaning system. So I start my day off with a glass of that, especially with all of this stuff that's going on. So then you're gonna see me here. I'm gonna add 5 packets of lemon ginger tea. I don't have any more loose leaf tea, so what I'm gonna do is use this bag and I'm just gonna cut it right on open so I can pour the loose leaf tea inside of my tea kettle. Yep, so I'm just going to add all of this right on in there. And I like doing it this way because I have gotten out of the habit of warming up the paper with the tea. So I like doing it loose leaf, and I normally buy loose leaf tea, but I really love this lemon ginger tea. And they don't have it in loose leaf, so I have to cut it open and put it in a pot. So I'm just going to, like I said, make sure I get all of it at the bottom first so I don't cut it and it spill everywhere. You can also use scissors. I'm just using my vegetable knife, so you can use whatever your heart desire, but this is just what I do. So I'm just going to put that in there. I've already had some water boiling, so I'm just going to make sure I get all of that in there. And this is 5 bags of lemon ginger tea. It's not a lot, but it's enough. And it's going to fill this whole pot up, actually. So now I am just going to get the water, just pour it in here. And this don't quite fill it all the way up, and you can always add more water, but I'm just going to leave it like this because later I'll refill it. I'm just going to, let me see, this is what it look like. So as soon as it gets in there, you can see the color changing. Let me put the top on this. That way it can just get all this goodness in, steam it, all the tea leaves that's in there. Sorry guys. Let me clean up my mess here. Like I said, there was 5 bags. It didn't make much inside of it, but it's very flavorful and it's very tasty, believe me. So now let me show you guys what it looks like. And drink the rest of this water. Clear my lungs out, especially with all this corona and whatever else is out here that they tell us. All gone. Keep your lungs clear as much as you can. So I'm just going to let that steep and sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. If you don't like strong tea, you can actually drink it now. But I'm going to let it steep for a little bit. So it's been 10-15 minutes. So these are the sweet drops I'm going to be using. I'm going to pour this tea in my cup. You see how dark it is now because I let it steep for a little bit because I like mine really dark and flavorful. So sometimes I use honey and sometimes I use the stevia, what I just showed you. Sorry guys. So with the stevia, let me get my water jug, move that out the way. So this is my water jug that I'm going to be drinking throughout the day. I try to drink at least 5 or 6 of these. I'm just going to rinse it out and just make sure there's nothing else that's in there, even though nothing was in there. It's from water last night, but it's okay. I just want to rinse it out anyway. So there go my bottle. I don't know how many ounces that is actually. I think it's probably 32. I can't remember. But so let me get back to making the tea. So here is the tea sweet drops that I like to make. It's just stevia, I guess, from the plant stevia. So on the back it doesn't have too many ingredients in it, and of course you see the stevia leaf extract, so that's a really good thing. It's not a whole bunch of added ingredients. I just do about 2 squirts of it, and that's all you really need, and you may not even need that much, but I like my tea just a little bit sweet. Like I said, I normally use honey as well. So I'm just going to give it a good stir. and give it a good taste. Tastes good to me. So here is the first thing I'm going to be making. This is the bacon that I got from Aldi's. Uncured turkey bacon. I get 2 types of turkey bacon, but this one is my favorite. And 3 pieces of this one is 4 points. But it's so worth it. This is so good. So all I do is put them on a plate, and I just pop them in the microwave for about maybe 5 minutes, and I'll show you how crunchy they get. So now I'm just going to be making my eggs. I'm just going to make 2 eggs. I just cut up a green pepper to put in, and I'm going to just make these eggs in there. I am going to add a little butter, but you do not have to add that when you are cooking your eggs. You can do yours with nothing at all, or you can do yours with coconut oil, the spray. It's up to you. But for some reason, I've gotten in the habit of cooking mine in my eggs and butter. So that's why you see the spread there. I am going to add spinach. However, I ended up not adding the spinach anyway. But here is the cheese, which makes this meal 3 points because of the cheese. So I'm just going to grab like a little handful and just put in there. It looked like a lot, but it's really not. It's probably honestly about a tablespoon and a half. It's not a lot at all. And with my eggs, I just add some seasoning to it just to give it some flavor. I love to put red pepper in there. Give that a shake or two. And then I add Italian season. This really gives it some flavor. I just give it a shake. It's no real measurements. And of course I add onion powder. Oh, excuse me, since I didn't feel like chopping up any onions. So I just added some onion powder. And I'm going to add a little bit of parsley to it too. And this is just seasoned I got from wherever I was, and I just pick it up as I go along. I just make sure the ingredients says exactly what it is and nothing else. That's why I showed you the back of it, so you can see that the ingredient says onion. And that's it. Onion powder, and that's all. So I'm just going to give these a stir, and I am going to speed up the time because I'm sure everybody know how to cook eggs. That way you don't have to watch me just stirring and cooking and cooking. So give me 1 second, guys. Now here is the final results. So 3 pieces of bacon and then my egg. So this breakfast here, you guys, is 7 points. 7 points, and it is so good though. It really is. So sometimes I like to just come out on the deck and have my breakfast, but I wanted you guys to see I got my tea, and this bacon is so crispy. Look at that. This is so crispy, and it does not have a pound of grease on it. It's so delicious, so good. But I like to come out here and just kind of enjoy nature. So let me let you get a little piece of it. Hold on. I want to show you guys my little garden over there. I have some strawberries. I have 2 different types of peppers, 2 different types of cherries. I have some mint, and I have parsley as well. So like I said, I just like to come out here and just kind of sit and relax, and just before the kids get up, just kind of take this time for self. I check my emails, I reply to messages and things like that while I'm out here. So I just kind of just go through all of my emails and just follow up on what I need to. So now here's my first morning snack. I'm sorry. I just had a hand of pistachios, and I've been drinking all my cucumber and mint water. that I'll show you guys in just a second. It's so easy to make. I get the mint from my garden and I just chop up some cucumbers in this thing, and I fill this jug up about 4 or 5 times. I think this is a 32-ounce jug. I'm not really sure, but sometimes when I need some flavor, I just put one of these zero sugar packets in there, and I just drink it down. But I actually leave the cucumbers and mint in one jar, and I put this packet inside of a cup and drink it out of there with the cucumbers and mint, of course. Now I'm just going to get started on lunch. I love this avocado oil. I think I got it from Amazon maybe, but it's pure avocado oil, and it's so, I mean, it's so good. Avocado oil can reach a high smoking point, so you don't have to worry about the fats inside of the oil transferring into bad fats or whatever you want to call it. So here I've used the rest of my Caribbean jerk seasoning. I'm just going to make some seasoned shrimp with some string beans and some macaroni and cheese. So let me show you. This is the final results. So easy to make. This is macaroni and cheese that I made the other night, and I did just half a cup of it. It looked like a lot because I got it spaced out. I'll tell you a secret though. If you use the big noodles like this, you tend to feel like you don't need to eat more macaroni and cheese versus if you use the little noodles, the elbow noodles. Well, this is just what works for me anyway. So this works for me. So here for the point system, the only thing that is the point is the macaroni and cheese, and I believe that's just about 4 points maybe. Oh, I think it's either 3 or 4 points. And the avocado oil, I'm sorry, that was 3 points as well. So for the avocado oil, you only need not even a tablespoon. You only need like a half a tablespoon. A tablespoon of avocado oil, I think, is 3 points. So altogether, this dinner was 6 points, and it was so delicious. It was so easy to make. Like I said, it's just shrimp, string beans, and macaroni and cheese. That's it. And it was delicious. So again, you guys, I thank you for coming to share this space with me. I think I'm gonna wrap the video up here, because for dinner I probably just have like a shrimp salad or something like that. Not nothing too major, and not nothing that's going to have a lot of points in it. So I'm going to end this video here. And again, you guys, I thank you guys for watching.